Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal.
Whoa. Coming to you live from Altamont Springs, Florida. Well, Fern Park, Central Florida. No, we are not the greatest football team, especially not this year. Unfortunately, Miami Dolphin fans, we've come up short against the Jacksonville Jaguars 17-7 with the Ryan Tannehill discussion underway. We're basically blowing the game with the interception, the pick six in the third quarter. It's just, it disgusts me really, because I've given Ryan Tannehill a lot of credit a lot of the times, and he's shown. I mean, his ratings are there, but his consistency is not. Definitely ready to say goodbye to the Tannehill, experiments, because it worked for a while, and a few, I believe the 6 games away really took a hit on him mentally, because it takes a lot to continue to come out week after week and perform the way that he did the first 3 games. So he kind of set himself up for a little failure with that, and with the injuries, it's not easy. I'm not trying to say that he won't be a good quarterback for another team, but at this particular time, I'm looking more towards, and I know a lot of Dolphin fans, and not only Dolphin fans, but ownerships, Dan Marino, the list goes on. We're looking towards the NFL draft, or maybe even a trade, but, who really stands out? Anybody from Alabama? Anybody from Oklahoma? I'm not really too good with the names on college right now, but we just need a quarterback that can perform outside the pocket and not only be mediocre, but get the chains moved at the right time. Because sometimes we're, 3rd and 6 and we can't get it done. Or 3rd and 4, can't get it done. That's uncalled for Dolphin football. Anybody that understands the Dolphins organization, yes, we're a little cocky with the 72 Dolphins, continuing to be the only team that ever went undefeated and continuing on to the next year, winning the Super Bowl as well. So not only is, it an accomplishment for the Dolphins to go undefeated that year, but also win the Super Bowl next year. So that's already impressive as itself. 2 years back to back. Dan Shula and those boys definitely had a lot going on back then. We don't have that going on right now. We haven't been even considered playoff material since Dan Marino. We've been through so many different quarterbacks. I hope that the next quarterback that we do land is our franchise quarterback for years to come. Look at Cleveland with Baker Mayfield. They have definitely banked on him coming into the league as a rookie and just showing confidence. I'm not saying that Ryan Tannehill lacks the confidence, but I only have 11 more minutes to talk about this conversation and why I'm always optimistic about the next year to come. But with this year coming up, it's definitely, with a defense that's young and a offensive line that needs to be definitely, rebuilt from the ground up and paid for. You have to pay up money, Dolphins, for that offensive line. For a rookie quarterback or a quarterback traded to come in and be able to perform. And it can't be a Jay Cutler. It can't be a Jay Fiedler. It can't be we have to invest. And hopefully maybe in this next game we lose and we have a better draft pick. I don't know. I'm just saying, there's no relevance for us winning this game next week at Buffalo. So I don't know with the whole, I know Ryan Tannehill might get the start, but he's probably going to definitely want to try to perform for his job. Because, other teams like Jacksonville, Giants will be looking for a quarterback. And Ryan Tannehill is not necessarily a great quarterback, but he is a starting quarterback. And he can perform as long as he has an offensive line. And that's something that the Dolphins couldn't provide for him for over the years. But when you get sacked 9 times against the Minnesota Vikings, it's hard to come back the next week, even when you're at home and you're 4-1, to perform the way you need to perform. When the offensive line, you don't trust the offensive line doesn't really trust you because you're not doing too good out the pocket with your ankle injury. Ryan Tannehill, you're a good quarterback. I wish the best for you, but I want this organization to be a playoff type caliber team, and I've always been 50-50 with you, but now I'm definitely 100 against you. But wish the best for you. But this is Christmas special. I will have another podcast going right after this. This is the M-Bar Show. We're going to go ahead and take a little short break. And I hope that everyone is having a Merry Christmas and continues to enjoy their time with family. And if you have, press this play live. I appreciate your time. But at the same time, we're going to have some fun. Freestyle. And I gotta go. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I need to know exactly what this day is for, exactly what I need to do. Everybody's looking like, no, it's no time to lose. I only got 10 yards to the end zone. Sorry, Dolphins next year. People looking like it's all about the fear. No, I'm really just trying to take a little break from this live podcast. I'm looking like I'm here to really last. Everybody's here looking like the pain is really here to pass. No, it's really gone. Yes, I'm really... No. Alright, this is Young and Bart. We are back. Thank you for joining, or thank you for pressing play and listening to my podcast. We have had a great Christmas here at the Belchers. A baby boy on the way any day, due January 8th. I'm very excited to be a father. And being an expectant father, I've gone through a lot, but I've also, made time for sports like I've always done. I know my to-be wife would not love to hear anything like that, but it's just the truth. I love sports. I love everything that, actually I was watching the Lakers Golden State. Los Angeles Lakers and Golden State Warriors came before this, so I got about 7 more minutes. I just want to thank you, the listener. I just want you to be able to also be uplifted today. We all have gone through not only financial but mental, interruptions in our life, and I just want to pray for you that have gone through different times that you're not used to. And I understand that we all get used to being comfort and being in the zones that are good vibes, but we do go through bad times sometimes in life, and we need to understand that. And I pray for you that it's just kind of too much is going on right now. It's going to get better. With 6 minutes to go, we have Miami Dolphins going to off season, looking for a quarterback, looking for an offensive line, and we will have our young talent with our wide receivers back next year. Maybe improve on the defense all around. I believe Adam Gates should stay as head coach, given one more chance with another quarterback. But we should also see what happens with the defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, and down the line. But very tough season for Miami Dolphin fans. I can speak for us all that it was definitely tough, and we can say we've overcome a lot, and it was nice beating the Patriots in the miracle, hashtag Miami Miracle, hashtag the M-Bar Show. We are definitely live every week. I have been taking a little break since the bye week of Miami Dolphins 4 weeks ago, but we are getting back on track, and definitely in style. We got 2019 in progress here soon, so Mark Manuel Belcher will be here. So we got 5 more minutes on this podcast. I want to thank you, the listener, again. And I hope that you have I hope your team is doing a lot better than my team has done. Especially with the Magic losing back 3 in a row. We'll go into that a little bit. But since we're doing a little sports talk show, NBA, the West is definitely taking over. The East is definitely, we don't know. Boston did come up on top. And Christmas Day was awesome basketball. Oklahoma City, Houston. Houston got it done. James Harden as MVP. 7th consecutive 30-point game. And other crazy stuff. He is amazing. I watched the whole game and it was nice. Russell Westbrook is another outstanding athlete on the NBA, and Seattle Seahawks going back to NFL, continue to win, and we'll have a wild card spot. Definitely clinched it, and it's just amazing how they just persevered through this tough time in the beginning of the year, and something that I wish my Dolphins would have done, but that's okay. And we're gonna be sad about that more and more, but we're gonna continue to not dwell on that too much and get prepared for the next year. So go Dolphins, go Magic, and that's about it.
Beast mode.
Yeah, so I guess I gotta explain a little bit more. This is the end of the show. Spreaker Studio. I'm gonna grow into something that you need to know. We got Holy Spirit on the grind. Thank you, Lord. Yes, I know it's Christmas, and I know I gotta shine, but it's all credit to God. There is not a mind. One thing on the line. Yeah, my soul's already in heaven, and everybody wants to think of that with the handout. No handout, but I'm like, no. I really need to be just thankful. I just really got to go, cause I got to make this podcast. And everybody's looking like they got to go fast. I understand, cause I got my all HD. No, it's like everybody wants a high definition. Everybody looking like it's like, what?